First game of the cup, which we decided 3, my first champion 2. The game was anything but easy, but job done in the next round of the cup. Get in!
So it's a win and some progression in the second round of the Carabao Cup for Newcastle United, and it's a first win under Matthias Geisler. Maybe not as plain sailing as what Newcastle United would have hoped for, but it's a good win nonetheless. It was a bit different feel to Sunday, and I feel like you'd feel that with the changes that were made. Juan starting in goal, the back four wasn't changed, while the middle two of Sean Stern and Jacob Ramsey, a three of Baz Toure, Joe Willock and Jacob Murphy being the number 9 of Nick Waldemar. It's good to see those other lads get some minutes. I'm still curious to the whereabouts of Alaji Bamba. That's a question for Matthias Geisler. For me, it was a slow start by Newcastle, maybe a few teething problems, and West Brom did take the lead through a free kick from Isaac Price. Could Juan have done better? For me, yes, I think he could have. It's a long way out, and I think he's anticipating the cross coming in. He's not expecting the shot, and to get beaten from that far at your near post, you've got to do a bit better. Just take that as a learning curve. I mean, it was a decent free kick. You can't take anything away from that. Newcastle did respond, and we got a goal back before half-time. Amar Dedic, who I am very impressed with over these last 2 games, he does well to get down the wing, he puts in a good cross into the area, and Bazuma Toure on his debut, he's in the right place at the right time to get the ball in the back of the net, 1-1 before half-time. And I'm sat there thinking at half-time, I don't want this game staying 1-1 longer than it has to. West Brom made us work very hard up until that point, and we have to go out now and get the next goal. I felt like maybe a few changes were needed. Enter Harvey Barnes, who comes on for Bazama Toure. Toure, for me, I think he's got a lot to learn in the English game. Yes, he took his goal very well. I just feel like as a winger, he has to be stronger at times. But then again, I suppose it was his debut and his first real game in English football. And we put it against a big physical side like West Brom. That'll give him a lot to learn, and that'll tell him as a player what he has to work on. I think there is more to come from Toure though. He will be a very good player. Newcastle's second goal to a very well worked corner. It's fielded at the edge of the day where Harvey Barnes set to meet it first time. Gets his shot away into a crowd of players, and it causes a bit of a melee, a little bit of pinball. Luckily for Barnes, he follows his shot in very well. The ball breaks back up to him, and he's there to meet it, to fire in for 2-1. From that point on, I thought Newcastle were cruising, and we looked like we were in control of the game. But what's a Newcastle game without self-inflicted drama? For the second game in a row, we give away a late penalty. It's a handball from Lewis Hall. Isaac Price steps up and he converts for 2-2. Just Newcastle United doing Newcastle United things. And you're sat there thinking, for God's sake, no, not again. But Lewis Hall does very well. He nearly makes up for his mistake, and he fires a shot off the post. Alanga does well to keep that move alive. He gives it to Miley. He puts the ball across to Harvey Barnes, hit it back across the goal first time. It finds Johan Wissa, and somehow he blazes over from very close range. Wissa is doing everything right in the minute, just apart from his finishing. Is it going to be one of them games? Have we shot ourselves in the foot? Thankfully not. A good run by Anthony Alanga gives it Amar Dedic. He puts in another good ball into the area. It finds Harvey Barnes at the back post, and he's there to slot in his second goal of the night. Makes it 3-2 to Newcastle. Game over. Job done. The worst referee decision of the night was left right until the very end. Newcastle do look to break and get a 4th goal. Anthony Alanga is far too quick for the West Brom fullback. He's got the legs on him, he's getting away from him, and it's the clearest shirt pull you will ever see in your life. Alanga goes down, nearly has his shirt taken off his back, and the referee doesn't blow for a foul. The most blatant, obvious foul you will ever see, and it's not given. So yeah, overall happy with the result. I do think we'll have a few teething problems and a little bit to work on, but I am very happy that we've got the first win under Matthias Geisler. Massive fair play to West Brom. They made Newcastle work really hard for that result. All the best to them for the rest of the season. We have now been drawn away to Millwall in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. That'll be an interesting game. But before all that, it's Tottenham away on Saturday in the Premier League. Hope they get another win and the first 3 points of the season. But in the meantime though, let us know what you think, Newcastle fans. Drop us forward, much appreciated. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you after.